Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Rip Camelucci, ready for a busy noon show. Rip's always got the energy. So much good stuff in the break room. Looking at that awesome half and half series.
Half and half.
13 boxes left. We got ourselves 6 speed flexes, 7 headliners total.
What the heck?
Such a loaded series, to say the least. You guys did one of those this last show?
Just one.
Actually, Rip, it is 7 headliners in 13, I believe. So those odds are really good. We have in the replica helmets, we're looking at only 18 left, 12 headliners left. In the vault, there's a speed flex, Brett Favre. So much good stuff. Cannot wait to get started. The practice squad is loaded. I got new jerseys. Should be an awesome noon show. How you doing over there, Mr. Taco Bell?
Oh boy, call me a double gordita crunch because I am ready to come back. That's right. They've had their 90s throwback menus at Taco Bell.
I tried some of them.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
actually a big fan of Taco Bell, Rip.
Whatever it takes to get the caramel apple empanada back in my face.
That's some good stuff. Not quite as good as the breaks, though, which we'll get started with. First, we'll do a dice roll and a chase wheel spin, though, to see what we got as far as the specifics here on the noon show. Hopefully, everyone's had a great day so far. It was a busy night in the break room last night. Looking forward to a busy afternoon. No doubt about that. We had a good appetizer, 9 a.m. show, and we'll keep that momentum going into the noon, the 3, the 6, so on and so forth.
Appetizer.
We got 10 on the dice roll. Forgot to ask you, Rip, but I figured you'd guess 72 or something anyway. So.
I was going to go 10 today. So
You're going to go 10
this
today?
Is really weird.
Well, that's one of those moments. The more you know. 10 on the dice roll today. We'll head on over to the wheel for the chase wheel spin item. Let's see what we got here. Wheel of names. We got half and half jerseys, practice squad reps, vault, and the MVP series. MVP. Our chase for the show will be... Oh, hold on. It's going to stick the best break in the break room. Excuse me. That's a tongue twister. Best break in the break room. Best break in the break room.
Best break in the break room.
Half and half is the chase. What the heck is a half and half? Well,
What the heck?
Half the boxes are speed flexes.
Okay.
Half the boxes are not. That's when it started. Now, there's 6 flexes left in the final 13 boxes. There is one more secondary headliner as well, though, to make it a 7-in-13 chance at a headliner. So definitely think we could knock out some of these. The hot break last night. What is the best break in the room can be objective in terms of, what type of items you like, what type of players and teams you like. But if you take it from a sort of like an unbiased perspective of I don't care just about my team and I want the most value, the best stuff, the half and half is objectively, the best break we offer here at the current moment.
It's both. Subjective, objective, it's both.
Both of them. So
Both of them.
let's get started with the rundown, by the way. That half and half, single is 6 to go, the double is 4 to go, and the quad is 7 to go. So we have Revis Island, Darrell Revis. By the way, this is not only a half and half, it's a half and half where every single helmet in here has an inscription on it.
Nothing but Scrippies.
Scrippies, and all good ones. Love Revis Island, one of the most fitting nicknames ever. Put this guy one-on-one against any receiver ever, and he'll lock him down. We have Chris Carter Speed Flex with the All I Do Is Catch TDs inscription. That awesome rave for Chris Carter. We got my favorite helmet in the whole series, LaDainian Tomlinson on that yellow rave Speed Flex. The best Charger of all time. The coolest looking uniforms, visors, helmets. This dude, LaDainian Tomlinson, he had the swag and the riz before it was a thing. That's the best way to describe it. If you had the LT jersey on the playground, you were the cool kid at school. There you go.
Powder blue.
You were the cool kid at school, Rip.
Oh, that's okay.
Right?
Can you go
enough.
back in time and let them know?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
Deion Sanders on the Speed Flex. This is my second favorite item in the series that's left. Love Primetime. Such an iconic football player, baseball player, coach, sports personality. The man is literally everywhere. Jim Kelly, one of the nicest dudes in sports history, with that beautiful Bills lid and that blue visor. That is super clean. Then, of course, we have Steve Smith on the Speed Flex, that Ravens alternate, one of the fastest wideouts ever, Triple Crown winner, for me, a future Hall of Famer, Steve Smith. Secondary headliner, Sterling Sharp in here, another Triple Crown winner. That is 7 headliners in 13 boxes, guys. Come and get your lids in this awesome half and half series. Strongly recommend this series. We have 4 to go in that double, like I said. Let me refresh here. 7 to go in that quad and 6 to go in that single. We get those 7 boxes done. Just like that, we only have 6 boxes left in the whole series. Practice squad, still in a pretty good spot in the practice squad. 19 total boxes, 11 total headliners, 9 of which are photo. That includes Michael Penix. I know had that awful injury, but a talented young quarterback. The present and the future of the Falcons. Not the present as in this week, but the present as in next year, Michael Penix. Julius Peppers, top 5 all-time in career sacks. Love that Bears rave orange. I'm living in a weird world right now, Rip Camelucci.
Yeah.
Because, I'm a Bears and a Chiefs guy.
Oh.
And normally, for me, it's like, well, the Bears are my bad team, and the Chiefs are my good team. Now it's the opposite this year. I don't know what to think. My world is reversed.
Is your life sponsored content for the comeback of the final season of Stranger Things and you're living in the Upside Down?
I need to watch it because I've not seen it, apparently. But yes, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Although I'm told that it takes a lot of seasons to come back on Netflix.
Well, good news is they're wrapping it up. So
okay.
Honestly, just wait until it's over. And then just have the experience we all should have had.
Right?
Anyway.
So Chris Carter on that awesome Speed Flex for $51 in the practice squad. One of the most underrated players in football history. 4th all-time in receiving touchdowns. That OBJ catch he made a few years back that, lit up social media. Chris Carter was making catches like that on the reg.
Yes.
The one-handed machine man, the touchdown catcher, the Viking icon.
I got it.
Speaking of icons, not a name we get in the break room all that often. One of the most famous quarterbacks ever. Probably the most famous Cowboy quarterback ever. That is very nice on that custom jersey for the 3-time Super Bowl champion. We got Mad Max Crosby, one of the best pass rushers in the game. Anquan Bolden on the Speed Flex. Terrific wide receiver of my childhood. There's that Sterling Sharp, one of the most talented players ever. Didn't have a long career, but he was so good in such a short time that Pro Football Hall of Fame recognized how good he was. AJ Green Speed Flex with that Welcome to the Jungle inscription. Beautiful with that black stripe, that Bengal Speed Flex, the black visor. Couple of secondary headliners, Ricky Williams, Steve Largent, That's 11 headliners and 19 boxes, guys. A lot of great stuff in this series. By the way, for $102, you can get a Julius Peppers Rave Authentic and a Chris Carter Speedflex in the NFC North. Just saying, talk about double ups. That is not too shabby, right? This is the first free comment in who knows how long for the Bears and Chiefs. Feels weird, feels awkward, but I guess I'm okay with it. The Chiefs have won a lot. I mean, I am slightly more a Bears fan. I mean, again, love both teams. Just I've been a Bears fan for longer, so I guess that's the preference, but it just feels odd. We have the rep helmets. 18 of these left, 12 headliners total. 12 photoed headliners, by the way. This series actually does not have secondary headliners.
No, I know.
But they're all photoed. So 12 and 18, that's a 2 and 3 chance at a headliner.
You're asking the wrong guy.
Those ratios are pretty darn good. Some big names. Alvin Kamara on that flash replica. One of the best modern day running backs. Receiving, rushing, the guy does everything. Puka Nacua, this guy's rising in autograph value. Statistically, he's a top 2 or 3 receiver in football right now. This man's a beast. The greatest Raven of all time, most tackles ever, Ray Lewis. Warren Sapp, the best buck ever, the terrific D tackle. Michael Irvin, the playmaker. Very, very popular Cowboy, the best receiver in Cowboy history.
3 guys in a row right there.
Let's go, Miami, baby. Earl Campbell, he's a hook 'em horns guy, so still blue blood, Hall of Famer as well. Phil Simms, the GOAT receiver. Not a blue blood program. I think, was it Grand Valley State, was it, where he went? Something like that. You may confirm that, but it was definitely, was it Mississippi Valley State? Something like that. I want to say it was Grand Valley State. What was the school?
Mississippi Valley State.
Mississippi Valley State. Should have gone with the second one. Yeah, that's pretty good for that program to have Jerry Rice part of your college program. Josh Jacobs, a top 10 running back in football, and I'm a Bears fan. I can't admit it. We do have ourselves the awesome Champ Bailey Flash, maybe the best lockdown corner ever. Drew Brees on that lunar replica. The second best quarterback when it comes to all-time pass yards, pass TDs, an absolute icon, Drew Brees. So still got the LaShawn McCoy as well. A little bit of Shady McCoy with those awesome headliners. I did figure out who Donkey Kong is. Actually, Rip, can you do me a favor? I know I was forgetting something. Can we give Ryan Garcia $100 in store credit? Because he has won the UA Pick'em in back-to-back weeks.
Oh.
And actually, just because we're so generous, he actually tied in back-to-back weeks. Didn't outright win, but tie always goes to the customer in our break room. So 100 for Ryan and 50 for Todd Meyer in store credit. Thank you for reminding me, Bob Boulay. I've been very busy at work, very busy on the home front. I don't want to forget you guys and get your store credit. Ryan Garcia and Todd Meyer with the 2 guys that tied for this week in the Pick'em. So 12 and 18 chance at a headliner, only 2 spots to go in that double box for the reps. Let's look at some double ups. Alvin Kamara, Warren Sapp, Drew Brees in the NFC South, Phil Simms, LaShawn McCoy, Michael Irvin, NFC East. We have a lot of options, guys, for double ups. Get your spots. Let's rock. Let's roll here in the hard count reps. We do have the last box in the MVP series. We got ourselves Sean Alexander, 05 NFL MVP, the second most rushing touchdowns in a single season. No doubt about that. I really want that Warren. Can I say please? Haha. Put it out there. You might get it. Put that good juju out there, and good things might come your way. We have the jerseys here. Jerome Bettis, 8th all-time in rush yards. The great J.J. Watt. The coach, Mike Ditka. Super Bowl champion quarterback, Phil Simms. My guy, Warren Moon, could be a mooning in the break room. Love those purple Viking jerseys. Chris Carter. Dak Prescott. UA fantasy team. Back on track this week because of 4 touchdown passes from Dak Prescott. Shout out to Dak. Your boy, Dan Marino, Darrelle Revis. Gotta love that Jet Revis jersey. That is super clean. Headliners left in the onside kick jerseys. Vault has one of the best quarterbacks of all time. One of the most popular quarterbacks of all time. The 3-time Super Bowl champion. Actually, 3-time MVP, 1-time Super Bowl champion. The great Brett Favre on that awesome Speedflex with the green ink. Packer fans will give a lot of money for a Brett Favre. He is their hero. Met another Packer fan in the chat yesterday.
No way.
Or was it 2 days ago? Their favorite player?
They exist.
Brett Favre.
Sure.
I know about between our customers and our coworkers and past coworkers and people that I've known that are Packer fans. I've loosely known about 8 Packer fans in my life, and that's not a lot because I'm in Chicago, right?
Right.
Shouldn't be a lot.
It's right there.
And like all 8 of them, their favorite player ever is Brett Favre, not Aaron Rodgers. And they all say Rodgers is better.
Sure.
But Favre's their favorite.
Not AJ Hawk?
Not AJ Hawk, unfortunately.
Damn.
My favorite Packer is Donald Driver. But anyway, that's neither here nor
Actually,
there.
I think that might be mine too.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. So went over the practice squad, went over the vault. We do have some personals up as well, guys. You can get a mystery box. Jerseys up as personals. The authentic helmets, $644.99. Get some SpeedFlex helmets like a Josh Allen that are worth roughly double what that mystery box costs. Most are not worth double, but Josh Allen, for example, is worth around close to double that price point. Some awesome, awesome items in this series. So get your spots, guys. What are you thinking, Rip? What is your favorite item or items here in the break room?
Steve Smith on the SpeedFlex in the half and half. Ooh. Look at all that gold paint he spilled on that beauty, baby. Triple Crown wide receiver, Steve Smith. Not known for his tenure as a Raven, but I ain't going to kick that one out of bed, to use a parlance of our times.
Right? That's a clean helmet.
Yeah.
It's got that purple, like your purple Taco Bell shirt today, so it matches you, Rip.
Maybe I did this to myself subliminally.
Is James Reed, which break is James Reed in right now?
The rep double, which I'm about to drop a link in right now.
Okay, perfect. So he wants the Warren Sapp, right? That's what you're looking for, Warren Sapp? That break will happen, by the way. Comment, did you realize I won your boy on Monday? Wasn't even aware till this morning. What show was that, Bob? I'm guessing that it was one of the early shows. I didn't catch that.
That was the end of the noon show on Monday when we gave away the
lottery Mahomes.
Yeah, your boy.
Great job, Bob. Proud of you, brother.
He was on a jet plane overseas.
London.
Didn't even realize.
London's calling.
I'm telling him,
Bob.
he's got a break from overseas from now on.
It's a nice little surprise,
He
right?
never had a Brady or a Mahomes. Now he's got a Mahomes.
He doesn't have any one of those?
He never won them, apparently.
Wow.
I know.
Well,
so I'm telling him he's got to go to Berlin to win the Brady.
I think that speaks to how good our break room has become, because Bob is a regular, a watcher, a chatter, a guy that we love talking with every day. He still plays and appreciate him playing, but back when he was playing, when he was more aggressive, like 3-4 years ago, we didn't have Mahomes hardly ever in the break room. Brady was like a once in a while. It was like, once every other month or few. Now we have these guys in the room a lot more often. So I guess I shouldn't be all that shocked Bob did not have one. Yeah, that replica break is coming up. I agree with you, Rip. That Steve Smith is great. My personal favorite is that yellow Deion Tomlinson.
Yes, that was what I was going to move on to next. Just objectively, you pull up that image, what is your eye forced to be drawn to?
Yellow.
Right there.
Jello.
It stands out in such a remarkable, stark way. That in any collection
is a must-have. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Look at that helmet.
People are going to be drawn to that visiting in your office, your man cave, your she shed, your area, your space, your basement, your spacement.
Good evening, by the way, or good afternoon, excuse me, Lions fan Derek. Did not mean to miss your comment there. What's going on, brother? Yeah, that's coming up. That half and half break is inching closer. 6 to go in the single, 4 to go in that double. That rep break that James Reed is looking for only has one spot to go.
That's right.
For $102, you can snag the Warren Sapp and get himself a Drew Brees. I know he's a Bucs fan, but he doesn't want a Drew Brees, but that's definitely one of the best players of all time.
Yes.
Drew Brees, it is worth having for, heck, a Drew Brees rep for 102 on its own is massive profits, but you get a Warren Sapp as well, a little lunar double up there in the NFC South, the hard count reps. Omaha, 3, 42, blue 42, quarterback. That's what Drew Brees had, a pretty good hard count. I know Favre and Rodgers are known as the experts, but, you don't be a quarterback in the NFL that many years and not have a good hard count like Mr. Drew Brees. So that's a beautiful double up option. James, that break is coming up. It's probably our next break. I know customers are always looking for what break will definitely happen. We'll be on to at least 2 o'clock here during the noon hour. Could be later if we're busy, but about another hour and 40 minutes on the minimum. In an hour and 40 minutes, it obviously goes without saying, 1 spot to go. That's going to fill in the rep double. And that half and half double, 4 spots to go. That will also definitely fill in the next hour and 40 minutes or so.
I'm about to be mad because if this rep double stays at 1 for too long, we will have learned nothing from, if not the UA in the AM show, but the last 3 days combined, 4 days combined.
Well, we saw it last night. We had a customer say, I was about to get in. The break was 2 spots to go. It sat at 2 spots to go for about 5-10 minutes. And then he's like, I was about to get in. Someone else got in and they missed their spot.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
UA in the AM happened in the practice squad double. 1 to go, like about 10 minutes. And then guess who comes out alongside a Curly Culp jersey in the AFC West?
Let me guess. Is it a Howie Long Speedflex in front of me?
Long, man.
Right?
Mr. Radio Shack himself.
Mm-hmm. Love those commercials.
Man, Terry
Great
Hatcher.
job on TV. Howie Long, terrific on TV too.
Yeah, great on TV. He's a broadcast legend. He's a football legend, Hall of Fame in the year 2000.
Amen.
And again, Brian Smith, UA in the AM, wrapped us up just like that.
I like that UA in the AM slogan, so to speak. Did we get it closed up, Dylan?
Possibly.
Dylan, you have done it.
There we go.
He wears Skechers. There we go, Bob. Styling and profiling Howie Long. Actually,
Just like me.
did we sell it out? I thought it was sold out. Maybe that's what put it at 1 to go
The
when I
hard count?
refreshed. Yeah.
Yeah, we're sold out.
Sold out?
It's
Thank
been
you, Rip.
it's been having its.
I know
been-
the website takes a second
Yeah.
sometimes. But I know it's sold out because it was 1 to go last I
Yeah.
looked, and that was definitely a few minutes ago.
We are.
So, hard count replica coming up. That's a double box break, by the way, right?
2.
So it's the 6th double box break. There it goes. Now it's just sold out. Hard count replica double number 6. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for the reps. Double the boxes, double the fun in the hard count.
Also, Dylan, this is Dylan's second order with us. So, Dylan, please, may we make your acquaintance?
Dylan Gabriel?
Yeah.
No, not Dylan Gabriel.
Not Dylan Gabriel.
He's injured.
Just don't.
So-
don't go to sleep. Dylan.
Right? Dylan Gildea, if I'm not butchering that.
Mm-hmm.
William Delicandro's new as well. We're newish. Let us know what teams you guys like, how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. We got Ryan Andreessen, John Nervase, William, James Reed, Shane Carr, and Dylan Gildea. So who's got 2 box numbers, guys? Give me 2 box numbers. Otherwise, I will go to the wheel, and the wheel's going to pick our boxes for us if you guys don't have them. 12 and 18 chance at a photoed headliner. And for me, always in a private collection, a PC, one of the most must-have names is Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
And those replica helmets, as always, display just about the same as the authentics.
Pretty
so
much.
I would highly recommend getting a Jerry Rice for $102 in that double. Well worth it. So 20 seconds, folks. 20 seconds on those numbers. Otherwise, we are wheeling, we are dealing in the hard count reps. And it's been such a good series, a lot of good names, a lot of good helmets too. Most of these helmets are specialty helmets, whether that be lunars, raves, flashes, slates. Looking at a lot of specialty style helmets in this series. Johnny's ready with 10 and 21. I was about to do that wheel, but John Nervase sneaks in here at the buzzer with 10 and 21. Thank you, my man. James was a little bit late with 27 and 30. We'll go 10 and 21 here. All right. Thank you guys for the replica double box break. It actually ripped before I know we have a jersey personal we can knock out right after this. Sure. I like to knock them out so we know they're done. There's no issues. So we'll do that jersey personal. I'm going to knock you out. So 10 clicks, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck in the replica double box break. All right. That, by the way, that's back-to-back shows for me, at least. The dice roll was 10. It was 10 last night. Proved to be pretty lucky, Rip. Now that 10 number. Lucky 10, the Messi number, the GOAT number. We got the quarterfinals of the MLS on Sunday, Rip.
Messi GOAT.
Inter Miami, baby. Let's go. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. We got James Reed up top. James has the NFC North. William Delacondro has the NFC South. Dylan Godea, NFC East. James Reed, NFC West, AFC North. Ryan Andreessen, AFC South. Out there in the AFC East is Shane Carr and John Nervase in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Hard count double box. Double the boxes, double the fun. We'll start with number 10 here. 10 out of 30. 12 headliners and 18 boxes. Not just secondary headliners, 12 photoed headliners, because this series has nothing but photoed headliners, except for those 6 surprises. Of course. It's actually one of the 6 surprises. So the headliner ratios just got better, Rip.
Okay.
We got one of the best nicknames of the 90s.
Talk to me.
It's Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Part of the 1990s All-Decade team. One of the best defensive players in that era. Played with those Bills teams that made 4 straight Super Bowls. Cornelius Bennett, the throwback, a retro Bills helmet. This is my favorite version of the Bills helmet.
The red.
The Bills red.
Yeah.
Really, really pops. Shane Carr, Cornelius Bennett. Nicely done, my man. One spot with Biscuit.
Well done indeed. Hot dang. Yeah, that's a beauty right there.
Do you think Cornelius Bennett likes his biscuits well done, Rip? Get it? Get it?
You mean burnt?
Yeah. Bennett. Biscuit.
Biscuit. Okay.
I see well done, because we just said well done with the item.
Well.
You see?
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Nice hit, Shane says, Amanda, you've been on fire lately, too. What's up, Amanda?
The thing with when you say biscuit, like then I got to thinking about biscuits.
You're
from
thinking about
Brady,
eating.
and now
Yeah,
I'm thinking
I
about
got
eating,
you.
and we can't.
That's my apologies.
It's way too early for
It's
that.
my apologies.
It's okay. It wasn't
Thanks, says Shane
intentional.
Carr. You're welcome, Shane. Congratulations on that beautiful lid. Cornelius Bennett.
Ravi Shankar.
All right. Shane, remind me of your squad, brother. I know Shane's not one of the new players, but I don't seem to remember Shane's squad. Please remind us, brother, favorite football team, if you don't mind. Love to get to know our customers and what teams they like.
Unless you want to remain a mystery. Some
Hey,
people like
what did Amanda win in the 9 a.m.? She's a Dolphin fan.
Tyreek Hill.
The Cheetah.
Cheetah.
Very nice. Is that the jersey break?
Yes, it was.
Congrats, Amanda. Got yourself a fin. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Fan of Amanda. A fan of Amanda.
There is a Ricky Williams secondary headliner on the practice squad. Not to mention a Dan Marino jersey. So there's more fins out there. Of course, some bonus surprise fins, I'm sure, as well.
The fins are up.
Fins are up. Congrats, Amanda. All right, second box. Second box in the replica double box break. Second box. Dude. I said there was a 12 and 18 chance at a headliner in the reps.
Oh, wait, no, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. It's 12 and 16.
Wow.
And this is a beautiful matte white full-size replica, the 3-time Pro Bowler, the 1996 passing yards leader, one of the best lefty quarterbacks ever. It's Bofa, Ryan Andreessen, AFC South, Mark Brunell.
Brunell, man.
Prior to the Jaguars, man, this guy is the best Jaguar quarterback of all time, an absolute icon in those early years of the Jags. You know, pretty much immediately took him to the AFC Championship game. Very, very nice lid. Awesome quarterback, Mark Brunell.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful piece right there.
So if you like headliner ratios, it's a 12 and 16 chance at a photoed headliner in the reps.
That is about as delicious
Right?
as a biscuit.
Now, yes, if you want to really look at the replica helmet and look at this, that's why it's called the rep helmet. When you put your man cave up, Rip, like when I've had people visit my house and see my helmets, they don't look at reps or authentics. They don't do that. They can't tell from a distance. So this displays the exact same as the full-size authentic Mark Brunell.
Yeah.
And I like this helmet so much, the look of it. For now, I'll let this marinate on the table because it's a very clean helmet.
Very much.
The Jaguar stuff looks nice. Sweet thank you, says Bofa. Very, very nice. Nice win, Ryan, says Amanda. Nice indeed. So let's run this back. Definitely recommend running back the reps with these ratios getting juicier and juicier by the second in the hard count replica helmets. So that is a clean one. I still think my favorite helmet in the break room, though, resides in the half and half inscription series with that LaDainian Tomlinson yellow lid with that black ink Hall of Fame 17. Get all aboard the LT train, man. 4 spots to go in that break. Who's getting in? Who's getting a Tomlinson? We had a theme last night. We had a customer call for the Randy Moss. He got it. We had a customer call for Barry Sanders. They got it. We were talking about Marcus Allen last night. It happened. So put it out there. I want to win that LT helmet, and you just might win it in the half and half.
Just may.
Tomlinson, Chris Carter, Darrell Revis, Deion Sanders, Jim Kelly, and Steve Smith still out there in that half and half. And then I'm guessing those reps will be run back with these ratios.
Looking like it.
I mentioned a 12 in 16 chance to give you guys a 12-1 specifically left. That includes Alvin Kamara. I love that Ram standard. Look at that helmet. That blue and yellow on Puka Nacua, chef's kiss, my man. Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Michael Irvin, Earl Campbell, Phil Simms. I love this Rave Jerry Rice. I mean, this is clean. The greatest receiver ever on that Niner lid. Rice, baby. Josh Jacobs slate. I love that orange flash. Champ Bailey, the most Pro Bowls ever by a cornerback. 12 of them for Champ Bailey. Drew Brees on the Lunar replica. And then LaShawn McCoy on that clean green for the Eagles. The greatest saint of all time, Drew Brees. Have a quarterback that great in this series. Pretty darn good, Rip Camalucci. Pretty darn good. So, what are we thinking, guys? Half and half? Are we running back the reps? Balls in your court, folks. Ladies and gents, let us know what you are feeling on that break room. I know someone did just get back in that double.
Bofa.
And then that single is 7 to go.
How are we feeling about that? Bam! The jersey personal.
Oh, let's do it now.
Yeah.
Good call. So, Eric, I just went over it. You know what? I'll do it real quick for you again,
Yeah,
Eric.
run it.
I literally, it's so, that's why I always say we give these rundowns, these descriptions over and over again because you guys hop in at different times. I just did it like 10 seconds ago, but I'll go through it real quick again. Kamara, Puka Nacua, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Michael Irvin, Earl Campbell, Phil Simms, Jerry Rice, Josh Jacobs, Champ Bailey, Drew Brees, and LaShawn McCoy. You're good, Eric. No problem, brother. 12 headliners and 16 boxes. I got you, bro. No problem at all. It was more like I was kind of laughing at the timing as opposed to
it was,
like,
yes.
Saying, I mean, look, if you hop in the break room, you don't know if we did a rundown 5 minutes ago or 5 seconds ago. You should ask what's left. That's your due diligence as a customer, and we're more than happy to let you know.
You're living a whole life in addition to playing these breaks.
It was just, I was just like, it was more of like one of those moments where like, well, I just did it. So it's kind of funny, ironic. More of a funny thing as opposed to not in the least bit annoyed or anything.
You know what the most important part of comedy is, right?
Laughter? Laughing at yourself? I'm not a comedian, Rip. You're the comedian. Why are you looking at me
Timing.
like that? Timing. I never get good timing. Oh, timing, says both. Both knows. All right.
I knows what I'm doing.
I'm not very good at timing in many areas, but I try the best I can. Personal break. Gene or Jeannie, Richie, if you're out there, let us know what box you would like in the onside kick jerseys. I'll give you about 20 seconds here. Otherwise, I will spin the wheel for the box.
Let's try one more time. You know what the most important part of comedy is there, Common?
Timing. And actually, once we get this one done, Rip, if you don't mind, once we get it done, just taking it off there.
Sure.
That way there's no confusion.
Sure.
Hey, Rip, I was going to mention this earlier in the morning show, but are you loving ESPN going overboard on the Cam Scatterbo incident on Raw?
We love corporate synergy, don't we? Yay!
Scatterbo.
Fanatics will rule the world one day, I'm sure.
I'm going to spin that wheel.
Again, not really watching WWE these days. I'm still following their like social channels or whatever, so I saw like 3 different Scatterbo WWE shirts, so I'm just like, what? All right. I guess he did do it. Is it number 20?
Right?
20?
No, I haven't
Oh,
spun
you
it
haven't
yet.
spun it yet. All right.
Let me spin this bad boy. I don't think I've spun it at least. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure I
WWE
didn't.
loves crossing over into the sports world.
How about 28?
28.
28 for the jerseys. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, welcome.
Yeah, Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. That was my era as well. But Cam Scattaboo Entertainment. He's a really fun dude. Definitely, it's been awesome to watch him play this year. That injury was rough. Very, very rough. All right, Gene/Genie. The jersey coming up here. We got box 28. This is one of my original favorite signatures when I first started working here. And I say this as a Bears fan. But I'm talking about sheerly of the autograph quality. The Green Bay Packers, I believe to this day, still their all-time leading rusher, multi-time Pro Bowler, terrific running back with Brett Favre, which, by the way, is in the vault. Talk about foreshadowing and transitions. I'm on green on the jersey. Pretty good filler hit. Dorsey Levens followed by Amon Green. That Beckett cert right there. Gene Ritchie, congrats on the Amon Green jersey. Very nice. I'll put that below for you, Rip, there to label it. But very nice to Gene Ritchie. Or Genie. Let us know if I'm butchering that. But either way, very, very nice. Amon Green. Very clean signature. Former Nebraska Cornhusker, Packer star, Amon Green. All right.
All right. Well, we are looking like we are four away in that half and half double.
Okay.
It's got to happen, my friends.
We're halfway there in the half and half with the coffee man himself, Rip Camelucci, in the house.
You know, I pointed it out in the morning show, UA in the AM. No coffee motif to the graphic this time around.
I know. I think we've been going with that black box graphic recently. I haven't even asked, which is, not the most important thing, but I'm guessing we have a lot of those black boxes because that's where the replicas used to go in, and we don't have reps as often. So I'm guessing there's a push to use those boxes.
We got to move these boxes, guys.
I mean, I'm not even kidding. That's what usually ends up happening here at UA. There's so many things going on that, like, what's the saying I always say? Certain things matter, certain things don't matter that much. So I haven't even asked personally, but we can kind of tell by the amount of black boxes we're using recently. There's definitely a sort of priority to use those type of boxes. Maybe we can message Jessica to use that template with those boxes next time. It wouldn't hurt. You can still do the black box template and use the half and half. I'm sure he's going to be fine, Brian. I get that the Giants are being mad because of his injury, and Scattaboo is the future, but Dirty Dom gave him a love tap. For the Giants brass, take it easy, then rehearse it. If Dom hip toss over the guardrail, I understand for the Giants to be upset. Yeah,
well, I'll just say this. If the Giants want to be upset about that, maybe also don't run so many design run plays for Jackson Dart.
Right?
Okay, you know what? Let's save the concern theater.
I'm
Giants
a firm believer, Rip, personally, that injuries can happen in any which way. And it's very
Sammy
possible.
Sosa threw his back out sneezing.
Exactly. So you can't play. I mean, Burrow was it last year, had the injury in practice.
Yeah.
So you can get injured doing anything. You got to live your life. Biscuit, says Joshua, baby. That's right, Josh. We did pull that biscuit in those rep helmets, my man.
Josh, catch up.
Speaking of Josh, what's up, Mr. Batman? We do have a beautiful lid for Josh, that Jim Kelly Speed Flex. I found out something about Josh yesterday that he probably does not want me to reveal.
Oh, no.
But he brought it in the chat himself.
Secrets.
His age.
Really?
We now know how old he is.
Wow, he's disclosed.
He's slightly older than you.
Okay.
So I'll say that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
A little bit older than you. Maybe a couple years.
A peer.
Right? A peer. A peer in the break room as well, Josh. Get your spots. Get that Jim Kelly. You know me and my blue visor obsession, Rip.
Yeah.
That blue visor, it's weird.
It's becoming a problem.
It's
around
weird.
here, Common.
I mean, I walk in the
staring
studio,
at all the blue visors.
I see the blue visors, and I am just, caught up in the light.
We're almost like late for shows because you're mesmerized. You're like
I walk in
you're
here.
like Ray Stantz in Ghostbusters 2.
I spend 1 hour looking at the blue visors, and then it's 1 minute till showtime, and I'm like, oh boy, I better get on.
What's the plan, Common? We're selling the blue visors.
Blue visors. That Jim Kelly blue visor, very, very clean. I also want to point this in this half and half series. It's not a name that's necessarily rare, but he's not all that common, and it has been a hot minute since we saw him. Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
This is a name that you want to take advantage of. I know we had a Deion jersey last week, but I was trying to rack my brain, Rip, the last time we had a Deion Sanders speed flex in the break room.
For sure.
It has been a while for Deion Primetime Sanders. So
Welcome
that's,
back.
You see that helmet in the break room, you want to take advantage. Maybe the best corner of all time, the second most return touchdowns ever. Only Devin Hester had more total return touchdowns. I know with primetime, some of it was pick sixes, scooping scores, but also kick and punt return. The guy did literally everything. Now, that's a name that every generation knows. You watched him play football, baseball in the 90s, early 2000s. You've seen him coach. You see him on TV, social media. That's a name that everybody in the sports world knows, Deion Primetime Sanders. So that's an awesome, awesome speed flex to get in that half and half. I've only seen the Charger rave, believe it or not, like once in the break room. I feel like we've seen the Steeler one, which is a similar color, but that yellow Charger,
yes,
we have not seen this much in the break room.
We've not, and there is something different about it, man. It hits different. It's a weird theory that I have as to why we haven't seen it as much, but I think it's just too powerful a helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I think they probably didn't make as many because it just took too much power and resources to make it because it seems like it's sent down from Zeus himself.
Zeus. LaDainian Tomlinson too, an awesome player on that awesome Rave Speed Flex. Those are my favorite two in the series. LT and Deion. I know you love the Steve Smith, which I can't blame you on as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of big helmets, all authentics, all have inscriptions. That's the best bang for your buck, guys. I went on Riddell.com recently, Rip, and the Speed Flex helmets are now going for $750.
What the heck, man?
They've jacked up their price.
What's this world coming to?
That's without the signature.
Come on.
You add some signatures, more value. You add inscriptions, more value. You add visors, more value. A lot of these helmets have, as you call them, the bells and whistles in the half and half. So we are whistling, and this time appropriately, at how good the helmets are, Rip.
Not to mention, buku double ups still up in there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plenty of double ups.
You can always win a couple helmets with one spot. That's always a possibility in that series, no doubt about that. Jim Kelly and Darrelle Revis, by the way, an example of that. $234. You win 2 speed flexes, 2 Hall of Famers, both inscribed lids. Not too shabby in the half and half.
Chris Carter, Sterling Sharp. How about it?
Secondary headliner, Sterling Sharp as well. That one will be an authentic, not a speed flex, but still great for Sterling Sharp. So that break this is what I call the big dog break.
Yeah.
The bougie break, the best break in the room. But if you are a little bit more of a budget breaker, you want to venture in some other places, I would definitely recommend, I would say right now it's the reps. The practice squad also is an option. I'll go over that as well. But these rep helmets, especially if you're looking to keep your helmets.
Sure.
I know the authentics are worth more than the reps. The Speedflex is worth more than traditional authentics. I will say this, though. The reps are still the third most valuable helmet.
Yes.
They're more valuable than the minis. They're more valuable than the jerseys. I think sometimes that third place item gets left behind, gets disrespected. That's only if you're selling, though, or trading these. If you're displaying these for your PC, whether it's a Drew Brees authentic or a Drew Brees replica, a Jerry Rice authentic or Jerry Rice replica, they look about the same. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about if you think I'm crazy.
Well,
so this is the Mark Brunell, and this is the Speedflex, the biggest helmet. You can tell the Speedflexes are a little bit bigger, but you can't really tell from a distance, Rip. A lot of the other scene, they look fairly similar on the table.
It's really one of those things, like, if you hold it, yes.
You feel it.
You tell the difference. But you're on the other side of the room, heck, you even get a little close up, you know? They display the same.
Yes.
They display the same. Also, other side of that coin, as far as keeping them goes, I'll go as far as to say it is the holiday season. Great gifts.
Yes.
Great gifts.
But we saw that last night.
Especially at that price point.
Chandler Dunning said he was going to give out multiple gifts last night with the helmets. He gave gifts to customers in the break room.
Sure.
And saved other ones for, I think he said his Justin Jefferson Repke one going to his nephew.
There you go. Oh, my God. Kids going to love that.
We're 5 weeks away from Christmas. I think exactly 5 weeks or something like that. So never too early to start shopping. Sounds like you haven't started, Rip. Better get to it,
that caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
5 weeks.
Yeah, we were looking at it yesterday with Rob. Because we're talking about exactly the exact subject is these helmets make some awesome presents.
They do.
So, yeah, that rep break, by the way, if you're asking what's left in there, comment, I said 16 boxes left, 12 headliners. There's a lot of double up options. You get maybe the second, maybe not second best quarterback ever, he's second in pass yards, pass TDs, but a top 5 to 10 quarterback ever, Drew Brees. You pair him with the second best defensive tackle ever, Warren Sapp. NFC South double up. Saint fans, Alvin Kamara as well, compared with Brees. That's a nice little double up opportunity. 2 helmets for just a fraction over $100 if you get lucky there. We still have the double up option of NFC East, Michael Irvin, LaShawn McCoy. Some awesome playmakers. We have Rip Camelucci. A lot of good stuff. Phil Simms compared with LaShawn McCoy as well in the NFC East. So Jerry Rice and Puka Nacua, a receiver from the past and a receiver from the present.
Let's go.
It's a nice little double up there in the NFC West. So Kamara, Puka Nacua, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp. I mean, look at that Warren Sapp. That lunar looks clean.
With the red pen? Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Let's go. Earl Campbell, Phil Simms, Jerry Rice, Josh Jacobs, Champ Bailey, Drew Brees, LaShawn McCoy, 12 headliners and 16 boxes. That series is loaded. So that's a nice little budget break if you're not after the best stuff in that half and half, the Authentics and Speed Flexes. Nice little option for you guys. The other cheaper option would be the practice squad. Now, first and foremost,
Josh Bateman just got in there.
I just want to clarify. You know why Josh is in there?
Good. Well,
he's trying to get all the different teams.
Yes.
He's missing a Bengals speed flex. Wants the AJ Green.
I do love that AJ Green.
Now, look, how you spend your money is your personal decision in this break room. You don't have to listen to us. It's whatever you want to do. But one of the things I always warn for newer people, now there's some really good stuff in the jerseys. If you're a Dolphin fan from Marino, get in the jerseys.
Of course.
A Steeler fan for Bettis, I can respect getting in.
Of course.
But in the jerseys, it's $29 a spot.
Yeah.
And, you win a custom jersey, even like a headliner, it could be worth $100, $200, a couple hundred. You might profit a few hundred.
That's great.
If you're fortunate.
Well done.
But for only $22 more to get in the practice squad single, you can win a speed flex that's worth $700, $800, $900, $1,000 or more.
Considerably more.
You could profit like $800, $900, $1,000 depending on the name, the helmet, the inscription. But that's kind of a much better bang for your buck possibility in the practice squad. So if you're going to play with one spot, and if you're a jersey player, I would upgrade to the practice squad or the reps. Now, if you want to play with 4 spots, get yourself better odds to win. I get it. I respect it. That's your prerogative. But I think too often we have customers that buy 1 spot in a jersey break when they could have bought in for $22 more in a practice squad break and won something considerably better.
Yeah.
Something like a Michael Penix Authentic, that salute to service. Something like that clean Julius Peppers Rave. We get so caught up in how much these are worth, but that Rave helmet, that orange for Julius Peppers, look at that thing. That is clean. Speaking of Raves, Chris Carter's Speed Flex with the All I Do Is Catch TDs inscription. Troy Aikman jersey. Now, there's not a Troy Aikman in the jerseys. We don't get Troy Aikman in the break room all that often. Definitely take advantage, Cowboy fans, the 3-time Super Bowl champion. Max Crosby jersey, then back to Speed Flexes. Anquan Bolden, AJ Green, terrific wide receivers of my childhood. Then, of course, Brett Favre, superstar receiver Sterling Sharp back in Favre's early career. So those are awesome stuff in that practice squad. Only $51 a spot in the single and $102 in the double. So a lot of good stuff. Best break, though, I will say again, practice squad and reps. I recommend if you're on a ball on a budget, as we say, only 5 to go in that practice squad single, by the way, 51 a spot. But Same thing in the practice squad. You could profit with that spot and, profit a bit, but the best bang for your buck is the half and half because there's no jerseys, no minis, no reps. You know that every box is an authentic, every box is an awesome player, every box is an inscription. Darrelle Revis with the Revis Allen inscription. We got a Chris Carter speed flex with the all I do is catch TDs. A Danian Tomlinson on that clean rave. The best Charger of all time, LT. The best Jet of all time, Darrelle Revis. The best Falcon, maybe Deion. Didn't play there long enough, but most talented Falcon for me on that Falcon speed flex. Jim Kelly, the most loved Bill, one of the most loved players in football history. Then we have Steve Smith Sr., very underrated, 8th all-time in receiving yards, Steve Smith Sr. You're going to get a massive name on a full-size authentic. Half the boxes in the series roughly are speed flexes, 6 and 13 to be exact left in this series. And for $234 in that double, you land in the AFC East, you snag yourself Darrelle Revis and Jim Kelly in that double box break. Someone heard us about the practice squad, right? Looks like.
Mr. Ryan Andreessen.
Thank you, Rye. Bofa jumping in. Appreciate you, Ryan. That practice squad single was 5 to go. That practice squad double was 5 to go. Also 5 to go if you're a Packer fan, guys. Brett Favre. We got a Brett Favre speed flex. Beloved Packer. One of the most fun players to watch as a kid. Obviously there's been some stuff in recent years that, I'll leave alone here. But you can see why John Madden loved Brett Favre. I was a Bears fan, and I secretly loved watching Favre play. Like, it was hard not to enjoy watching this dude play football. He was a special player. It just felt like a kid playing in the backyard.
He let it rip.
Didn't care if he got a pick. For all the picks he got, the amount of touchdowns he got, the amount of yards he got, the amount of wins he got, the amount of stats he got, the amount of MVPs he got, they were worth the picks, Rip. And that's what I say. Like, sometimes nobody's perfect. Sometimes the things in life you do, if the good can outweigh the bad, it's worth it. With Brett Favre, the good outweighed the bad. You know what you knew about Brett Favre, though? He was always going to show up. And I get that the games are faster. There's more games, more things going on. But I think in the modern, sports world, now I'm not saying that concussions is a serious thing in the NFL. So it's good concussions are taken seriously. I know Brett Favre played with concussions you shouldn't have played with. But generally speaking, across all the sports, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, soccer, there's this sports culture of, I'm going to sit out. I'm going to take the night off today. Like, personally, that's not the way I am. Like, I'll be honest, I had a rough night last night. A lot of going on, didn't sleep well. I wanted to show up here. I like showing up to work. Brett Favre always showed up, man. This dude had like 17 injuries on one of the injury report, and it said probable, Rib Camelucci. Get yourself a man that shows up. That's what Brett Favre did in his whole playing career. That's an awesome speed flex for only $100 in that vault single. Just saying. Favre, or Favre, as they say. So, what do you guys think? Let me put this in the chat. What do you guys think as far as breaks? What do you guys want to break? What's up, Hatchie67? And if you are one of those folks that watches the whole show, just beware that we like helping out all our customers, because a lot of you guys will, watch 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time. So I know we just went over the half and half, but like I said, we want to help our customers out. Half and half Hatchie is loaded with incredible helmets. That includes that Darrelle Revis with the Revis Island inscription. That jet green, that green is clean.
Yeah, it is.
It's a beautiful, beautiful speed flex for the Jets. Chris Carter, all I do is catch TDs. It seems like wide receivers in Minnesota grow on trees, Rip Camelucci.
It's insane.
No, right? So many good ones there. Not good enough to beat the Bears, though. Bam!
Oh!
Sorry.
Got it in.
Deion Tomlinson speed flex. One of the most popular players ever. The single season rushing touchdown mark. The single season total touchdown mark. The second most rush TDs ever. I always say, Rip, if you're a fan of a team, you want to get the most popular player of that franchise. To me, LT, the most popular, most popular Charger of all time. And I think he's so perfect in memorabilia, though, because we always talk about these visors and how much we love them and how they complement a helmet, like that black visor, for example, on that yellow Speed Flex. Alti was one of the first guys that made wearing visors in the NFL cool. He kind of like paved the way for sort of visors in the memorabilia industry, LaDainian Tomlinson. Sort of a trendsetter. Speaking of visors, Jim Kelly with that blue visor, Hall of Fame quarterback, popular Bill, and then of course that Deion Sanders with the Hall of Fame inscription, that black Speed Flex, prime time in the house. I love that Deion Sanders lid. That thing is super duper clean. Come and get yourself a prime time here at Hatchie. Plus we have the Steve Smith Senior Speed Flex, one of the fastest guys in football. You cannot teach speed. He's the NFL. That's a good one, Bofa. He's the NFL visors to Griffey backward hats. I like that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty accurate description there, Bofa, on LaDainian Tomlinson. That is a very, very awesome description on that. I like that, Bofa. Can I use that in future shows? Is that okay? I'll give you credit for it, Ryan. I'll credit Ryan Andreessen with that in future shows, Rip. Because I'm going to use that. I like that.
That's good.
Isn't that good? What is that?
Apt.
Comparison, simile, metaphor? You're a linguist.
Is to this, as to that.
Is it a simile? Isn't it? I know. I rely on you for these things, Rip. That's why I have you here to rely on words.
Metaphors used specifically like.
Like.
Oh my God, this is bugging me now.
I think it's a simile. Bob Boulay will let us know. I know he's watching. 1,000%, sir. So thank you, Rye. I will use that and credit you. The Audible series, Eric, is loaded. That's the practice squad break, my man. In the practice squad, there's 19 boxes left. By the way, someone just got in that half and half, putting it 3 to go.
That was Brent Hatch.
Thank you, Hatchie.
Hatching a plan.
Hatching it up.
An analogy is what we were looking for.
Analogy is what we're
analogy.
looking for. Thank you. My apologies. I'll make this simple. How about some headliner rundowns in the practice squad? Michael Penix and that Salute to Service, the new school one. Actually, now it's the second newest one with these newest ones out recently. Julius Peppers and that clean orange rave. Top 5 all-time in career sacks, Julius Peppers. Talk about a beast of a player. We got the Chris Carter Speed Flex. Getting that practice squad double up Chris Carter, Julius Peppers for just over $100. Talk about bang for your buck. Troy Aikman, the famous commentator, famous Cowboy quarterback. Love that jersey for Dallas. That's still out there. Max Crosby jersey. We have some flexes left of wide receivers. Not only is it Chris Carter, we got Anquan Bolden and AJ Green speed flexes. Just terrific wide receivers. I call these guys Anquan Bolden is a guy that should make the Pro Football Hall of Fame for me. AJ Green's a guy that's probably just outside of it. The Hall of Very Good. Sterling Sharp already in the Hall of Fame. And tack on Ricky Williams, Steve Largent. Secondary headliners. That's 11 headliners and 19 boxes, Eric. We are still loaded in the Audible. That's 4 to go in the double. That'll happen this show. Audible is also 5 to go in the single. That might happen. Rip, you and I know this very well. And we're going to see this firsthand with the half and half. This break room is all about belief the break will happen. It's a psychological thing. Once the break is at 3 to go, more than halfway there, it's going to happen. If it's 4 to go, it's halfway there, it's going to happen. That's why I never look at the break page and look at the breaks that say 7 or 8 to go. When you see the break say 4 or 3 to go, you know what's going to happen. So if it's 7 to go, we knock out a couple spots, put it at 5 left, we're getting pretty close to that target line.
That's right.
So I'll drop some links in the chat to make it easy for you guys. I will start with this half and half double. Half and half double number 9. 3 spots left. Here's that beautiful, beautiful link. Oh, the link did not paste in. One more time.
Gorgeous link.
Here's that link right below. I'll drop in the practice squad double. That is 4 to go. So practice squad double.
Also, just a
left.
gentle reminder to Mr. Ryan Andreessen that the Sean Alexander is the only box left in the MVP.
Was Ryan a Seahawk fan?
Yes.
So Ryan's a Seahawk fan. It's a full-size authentic Ryan in the MVP. It's Sean Alexander, one of the best Seahawks ever. I know it's not a photoed headliner, but if you're a Seahawk fan, we actually don't get we get some, like every team. But we don't get Seahawk headliners all that often,
No.
right? Like Sean Alexander, lately Jay Asen has been coming through, Sam Darnold occasionally. But if you're a fan of a specific team, you cannot guarantee yourself a chance to for sure be in the break that helmet comes out. Like if you're a Seahawk fan, you may never have this chance where it's one box left and it's a guaranteed Seahawk. Yeah. He might not be in the room for a while. So, yeah. Is Ryan that break right now? Ryan Andreessen?
It is Walter McCauley in 2 spots.
Okay. So, might think about getting a spot. Obviously, no pressure, Ryan. Whatever you would like, my man. But, I mean, we know that's going to be an authentic helmet, too. It's not a replica rip. We know it's an authentic or a speed flex. We know that could happen here in the MVP break. So maybe worth a spot. I get you don't want to buy all the spots, but might be worth a spot. 2 to go in that practice squad double, number 5, by the way. We are knocking on that break room door. What is this now, Rip? I've been noticing this. I noticed this in your shows. Who is this guy?
This is the former Kraft Mac and Cheese mascot, the Cheezosaurus Rex, in his Team USA basketball gear.
Wow.
It's a little bendy figure I got at a Toy du Jour in the city of Chicago on Fullerton. It was a successful trip because my wife spent more money there than I did.
Oh, let me show him off on the main camera.
Yeah.
Look at
He's
this
been
guy.
keeping us company.
Is he a good luck charm for you, Rip? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know I showed him off, and all of a sudden the practice squad break is pretty much sold out. So we'll take that as work. All right, Ryan got in that half and half. Thank you, my man. Half and half is 2 spots to go as well. Eric Zaffron getting in that practice squad. Thank you, Eric. Brent Hatch jumping in to the half and half. We also got Brent Hatch in the jerseys. By the way, I want to give a shout out to all our customers that have ordered. I'm going to keep it to this show, Rip. I can give out a shout out for the early show, the next show. As far as this show, Ryan Andreessen, Eric Zaffron, Brent Hatch, Tobias Walter, Joshua Bateman, Dylan Gildea, Shane Carr, James Reed, William Delicandro, Kobe Gibbs, and Massimo Paroli have all ordered since we got off there on the 9 a.m. show. So thank you guys for making moves. Appreciate all your orders and your contributions to making this an awesome, awesome break room family.
Massimo, bellissima!
Ooh, I like that. He's Italian like you, Rip. Italian like you. So we do have a couple housekeeping notes for new people to know.
Housekeeping.
There's some chances to win some bonus stuff in the break room. For example, you can enter the Ultimate Autographs unboxing video challenge for a chance to win a $250 UA gift card. Record yourself opening a memorabilia and send it to marketing@ultimateautographs.com. We'll choose the 3 best entries every month from the submissions. First place gets $250 in UA gift card. Second place, $100, and third place gets $50. We do have our SIG Club Rewards program. I know we have a Refer a Friend ticker is up. We have 12 entries for the Refer a Friend for this month. You can refer multiple friends. The more friends you refer, the more entries you get. It'll be a top spot draw for a Barry Sanders Slate Authentic. You're asking, how do I refer a friend? Well, first off, here's that SIG Club Rewards link. This is where all the magic happens. It's free to join. The more stuff you buy, the more free stuff you get. And if you scroll down here with me here, you will notice that we have the, they get $50 off their first order of $100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card. Hit that Refer a Friend link and get some bonus moolah sent your way. How does that sound, Rip?
Sounds good to me, but I'm not the one even getting the bonus moolah.
Sorry, bud. Sorry.
It's all right.
Are we sold out?
We're getting there.
Getting there, says Rip. We're like the Dolphins, getting there with the wins
all
lately.
right, come on.
It's a couple in a row they got.
I know. Why are they doing that now?
So they can get a worse draft pick.
Thank you. You
Sorry,
get
bud.
it. Ryan
Sorry.
Andreessen given into, I'm not even going to say peer pressure because straight
MVP?
up. He said, yeah, he got in the MVP. And I know the exact tone that he posted that in as well. Because I've had that exact same moment, that exact same tone where it's an Alexander right now. I know he won't be on the room again for a while. Where you're trying to talk yourself out of it, but you're talking yourself into it.
You might win in both, Rye. You might win in both, brother.
Go ahead and watch yourself. Go ahead and win in both.
You might win in both. We've had this situation happen a lot, Rip, where someone buys in the wrong break. It ends up being the right break.
I
right?
have seen that.
That happens more than you might imagine.
The right break.
So 1 to go in that practice squad, by the way. So actually, we have a lot of breaks that are coming up this show, Rip. We're definitely going to do this. By the way, the half and half singles only 5 to go.
It's going to be like an avalanche of breaks at a certain point.
3 to go in that half and half double.
Like
1 to
right
go
now.
in that practice squad double.
Nope.
5 to go in the MVP. None to go in the practice squad.
That's correct.
That's coming up. 5 to go in the jerseys. 5 to go in the practice squad single. And 5 to go in the vault single. So we got action across the break page. We are starting with that practice squad double, though. So hoping for back-to-back-to-back breaks here in the UA Live break room. Practice squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, as we're talking about practice, not the game.
Not the game.
We're talking about practice. Talking about practice here in the UA Live break room.
We're talking practice squad.
Oh, it's like that. Basketball.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I love that song. I love that song. By the way, just a random headline I just saw on ESPN, which makes sense with Dylan Gabriel being injured. Shedeur Sanders is going to make his first NFL start this weekend.
Well, I mean, who
That'll
do
be
they really
interesting.
have left?
Not much. It's a lack of better
They're
options. As
kind
we
of
say.
out of options.
I got plenty of big-time quarterbacks that are proven, though. For example, Drew Brees in those replica helmets.
And I don't think
Jim
Miles
Kelly
Garrett's
in the
gonna
half
be
and
playing.
half.
I don't think Miles Garrett's going to be playing for them quarterback anytime
Right?
soon.
Brett Favre in the vault, by the way. Troy Aikman in the practice squad. Dan Marino in the jerseys. Got big-time quarterbacks in every series right now. We have Shane Carr with 18 and 21. Thank you, Shane. We'll get 18 and 21 off the ticker in the practice squad. So it'll be 19 and 20 then. Left up. It's UA After Dark. Rip hit the lights. You'll be on that show next week, right?
Yes.
That's your debut on that show.
It's going to be a big Black Friday, baby. Black Friday After Dark is going to be lit.
Let's go. I've never done the UA After Dark show. It's probably the only I mean, ever's a long time, so I can see me doing the show sometime.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, ever. I'm not a Sith Lord. I don't live in absolutes. I won't be doing it that day, but I can see myself eventually doing it at some point.
Because I'll be honest, I never thought I'd be doing one.
Yeah.
I'll be perfectly honest.
Right.
You know, we're getting up there, Common. You can't just be doing overnight shows anymore.
I did a Saturday 9 a.m. show with you a few weeks back, or like a month or two
Yeah.
back. I was pumped. That was a fun show. We had a good time, no doubt about that. So we'll go 10 clicks on the way for the practice squad. Good luck, guys. In the audible, let's have some fun. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Brent Hatch has the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Tobias Walter. Joshua Bateman, the NFC East. Eric Zaffron, the NFC West. Shane Carr, AFC North. Eric Zaffron, AFC South. Ryan Andreessen, AFC East. And Ryan Andreessen, AFC West. Good luck, guys, in the audible practice squad. Ooh, here's a good one. We got ourselves one of the best defensive players in football. Consistently a double-digit sack guy. Consistently a menace on the football field. The one bright spot for the Raiders, Mad Max Crosby. Very, very clean jersey right there. Beckett QR code, Ryan Andreessen, Max Crosby. After Dark is going to be lit. Seems that should be unlit. Ooh, very nice, Josh. He got you, Rip. He got you.
Well, it's a turn of phrase.
Right?
'Tis a matter of speaking.
I got you. Max Crosby, by the way, a 4-time Pro Bowler, Rip. He's been a couple times, second team All-Pro, one of the best players in the game on defense. Game wrecker, Max Crosby, as I say. Game wrecker for Ryan Andreessen. Nice job, Rye. 1 down, 1 to go. I think Ryan did mean to get in this break.
Yeah.
And he's happy with it, right? Got to be happy with it, Ryan Andreessen.
Oops.
What was?
Accidentally got in a break. And
But both was a
Max
Seahawk
Crosby.
fan. That's right. He's a
Yeah.
Seahawk guy. Looking for Chauncey. Nice pull in the Alexander, says John Nervase. That's right, John. Very, very nice. Swedish says, I make deals so we could trade perhaps.
I make deals.
Find him for a Seahawk item. Max Crosby. I know there was at one point that he was being rumored to the Bears, and I was like, okay. I know the Chiefs were rumored with him as well at one point. I think it was the Bears, though, that was more credible. And I was like, heck, I'll take this dude. If they do end up trading him, somebody could be very, very happy with Max Crosby. Although he's kind of the perfect player with the Raiders. You know, he's a fun dude, but he's got a little bit of crazy on him. The perfect guy to be on a Raider player, I would say.
A little bit.
A little bit.
The man scares the pants off of me.
A little bit of, old rivalry with the Raiders, says Bofa. Yeah, I believe that the Seahawks way back in the day were in the AFC West division with the Raiders.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Makes sense. Sorry, fellas, forgot it was daytime. Bruce Wayne. I heard Bruce Wayne shows up in the daytime, and just Batman, that's the night guy. So it's good. Good it's daytime, my man. Put this Mad Max Crosby jersey away. All right, second box in the practice squad double box break. Second box in the practice squad double. Let's see what we got next. What do we got next? Oh, see, this is what's great about the practice squad. You might get some stuff you don't see often in the break room, Rip.
Well, that's why let me a mixer.
This is a physical football here in the break room. We have the Hall of Fame safety, part of that steel curtain defense. One of the best ever, Donnie Shell with the Hall of Fame 20. Steeler icon, AFC North, Shane Carr with some box number mojo, Donnie Shell. So it was what, 11 in 19 chance at a headliner before that break. Now 10 and 17 in the practice squad. Nice job, Shane. Donnie Shell.
Well done.
That was one of the best, if not the best defense ever. The 70s steel curtain. Guys like Donnie Shell, Joe Green, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Andy Russell. Those guys were special. Shell, by the way, part of an elite group of people. If you're a safety or a corner, Rip, you want to get the 50 picks. 51 for his career.
Nice.
19 fumble recoveries, 4 defensive touchdowns, 4-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Pro Bowler, Pro and College Hall of Famer, the great Donnie Shell. Nice, Shane, says Amanda. Doug says very nice as a Steeler guy. He's got a mini for Shell. There we go. Very cool. Nice job, Shane. Shane Carr. 273404 on the Donnie Shell. All right, we'll get this football put back in the box, and we will keep the party rolling here in the UA Live break room. Audible practice squad double number 5 in the books. Let's get that half and half done. Let's get those reps done. Let's get that MVP break done. We have a lot of great stuff to get to here in the UA Live break room. A lot of great stuff to get to. No doubt about that. 1:14 p.m. Central Time. Rip and I will go to at least 2 o'clock no matter what. If we're still busy past that, we'll keep on balling. Otherwise, we'll regroup for the 3 p.m. show. So 5 to go in that single. For the half and half, 3 to go in that double. Those are coming up. 5 to go in the MVP break, 5 to go in the jersey break, and 5 to go in the practice squad single and vault single. So we have a lot of options, guys. A lot of breaks are at 4, 5, 3 to go. Put it out there in the chat what you want to break. That way we can maybe kind of zone in together, focus in together, and pick a break together here in the UA Live break room. I would recommend starting personally. Now, this is entirely your call, guys. Entirely your call. But I would definitely start with the one that's closer. And just to clarify, Shane, to help you out, brother, you got to do your emails, for example, at gmail.com. Twitch and YouTube will block the @ links, the .coms. You got to type it in that way. So all those guys win a lot. I would say Bateman and Fozzie win a little bit more because they play a little bit more, but all those guys are big-time winners here in the break room. No doubt about that, Miss Amanda. So 3 spots to go. Half and half. This is a double box break. 2 boxes come out. You keep your same division. 6 speed flexes in 13 boxes. 6 speed flexes in 13 boxes. Those ratios in here are so dang good. Normally in a break with 30 boxes, we give you guys 5 in 30 chance at a speed flex. In this case, it was 15 and 30 to start. It's 6 and 13. The most expensive helmet, the Speed Flex lid, which by the way, I'll show off here real quick. This is what most pros wear in the games. There's Vices, there's Axioms, there's Alternates, but the most popular helmet worn in the games, the Speed Flex. The extra comfort. We got this sort of bar at the top. Those are very, very nice. So with the email, Shane, instead of doing like the @ and the .com, you just got to type it out physically. For example, let's just say, and I don't know if this is your email, so, but let's just say it is Shane M. Carr. You would write @gmail.com, and whoever gets your email would know to actually do the @ and the .com signs. They wouldn't actually type it out that way, but that's the best way to type it out. Anyway, back to this half and half break. 13 boxes left, 6 speed flexes left. These are some awesome, awesome speed flexes. We don't get Darrell Revis all the time in the break room. Arguably the best Jet of all time. Arguably the best shutdown corner. That Jet speed flex, Revis Island, is super duper clean. I got that Chris Carter Rave speed flex. All I do is catch TD's inscription. Very, very clean. 4th all time in receiving touchdowns. Guy's an icon. I mean, Chris Carter was absolutely special. I know that quote, by the way, is a play on words because Buddy Ryan said all he got was touchdowns, didn't get enough yards and catches. Well, he ended up getting so many yards and catches, too, for the Pro Football Hall of Famer, Chris Carter. LaDainian Tomlinson, this is super duper clean. No doubt about that. LaDainian Tomlinson with the Hall of Fame 17 inscription. Look, if you guys get this helmet, like, look at this thing. In your man cave, your she shed, this yellow just pops. You get that helmet in your collection. Someone comes over to your house, they're immediately glued to that LaDainian Tomlinson. That is a very, very clean lid. Maybe the best corner of all time, Deion Primetime Sanders on the Atlanta Falcons. I always say this. Julio and Matt Ryan had longevity. They played there longer. But for me, the best Falcon ever put on that uniform has to be Deion Primetime Sanders. I got a Jim Kelly Speed Flex with a blue visor. Super clean lid, Jim Kelly. And then we have ourselves the Steve Smith Sr. Speed Flex with that golden ink, that Raven alternate. That is super clean. 8th all-time in receiving yards, by the way. He made Jake Delhomme look really dang good in his Carolina Panther days. So a lot of big names. 6 speed flexes left in 13 boxes. You will not get better ratios at a speed flex in any break we offer. I definitely recommend the half and half. That and more section, by the way, it might have names that are photoed headliners in other series. It'll be a lot of really, really good names in the and more section. No doubt about that. So what are we thinking, guys? Who's getting in that break? 3 spots to go. Who wants to tackle that break? Pun intended. 5 to go in that practice squad break. 10 boxes that are headliners, 17 total. A lot of big speed flexes still here. Chris Carter, Anquan Bolden, AJ Green, Sterling Sharp, Troy Aikman, Julius Peppers, Michael Penix. I'm actually looking at the practice squad break right now, Rip, and we have ourselves in this series 10 headliners total in 17 boxes. 8 of them are photoed, but of those 8 headliners, 7 are authentic or better. The only non-authentic or speed flex is Troy Aikman, and that's Troy Aikman.
That's Troy Aikman.
That's Troy Aikman. That's all I got to say. It's Troy Aikman on the Cowboy jersey. So let's get this done. Audible practice squad. Just went over the half and half while we were gone as well. These are some awesome target breaks to get done this show. For the folks who are even lower price point, Rip, only $29 a spot. Plenty of Hall of Famers in here. Jerome Bettis, J.J. Watt, Mike Ditka, Warren Moon, Chris Carter, Darrell Revis, Dan Marino, and of course, Dak Attack. 4 touchdown passes against the Raiders. Terrific quarterback. Never gets respect in Dallas. That jersey break is also 5 spots to go.
Where are my Dak defenders at?
So let us know. Rip, I'm going to do what you just did. Step out for a quick second if you want to do a song and dance.
Absolutely.
Song and dance.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, my friend.
Song and dance for Rip Camalucci.
Oh, baby.
Do your thing.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. Dangerous precedent you're setting here, Common. Dangerous precedent indeed. But I mean, look, we gotta keep these good times rolling. Thanks to everybody watching across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Y'all the real heroes out there getting the things done. Shout out Joshua Bateman hopping in to that single in the half and half. So we'll go ahead and get that added there. That brings us to halfway in the half and half. Whoa, Nelly, how about that? Just coincidence? I think not. Methinks not. But yeah, we are 3 to go in the half and half double, 4 to go in the half and half single. Also, don't forget, lest we not forget, 1 box left in the MVP. We know it's Sean Alexander on one of those sweet Seahawks full-size authentic lids. Now that Michigan J. Frog made an appearance. Oh man. But yeah. What the heck else is going on here, man? We're making it another wet Wednesday. Is that what we're gonna do? Making some big old splashes. We're gonna splash the pot, so to speak. That's about time we get cranking in these half and halves, by the way. Where's that at? 13 boxes, 6 speed flexes in 13 boxes. 6 speed flexes in 13 boxes. Let's get this right, Rip. Lock in, man. 6 speed flexes in 13 boxes. 2 double up opportunities still out there. Revis, Jim Kelly, speed flex double up. And where was it? Chris Carter, speed flex rave, and Sterling Sharp on an authentic right there. Let's start finishing up that incredible half and half. All right. What else we got going on? We've got more orders coming in. I don't think I've ever had to actually work on someone's ripstop on this side. This is new. This is different for me. Shout out Josh Bateman, hopping in that MVP, bringing that 4 to go in the last box for the Sean Alexander. That is also now halfway. So our thanks to the benevolent Bruce Wayne. And also bringing that practice squad single halfway by himself, Josh Bateman, with all 4 spots in that practice squad single. And we are halfway in so many series now. So y'all out there doing the dang work here on a hump day. We are 3 away in that half and half double. And then 4. 4 away in the practice squad single. 4 away in the MVP last box single. And then 4 away in the half and half single as well. 444, single, single, single. Them's the patterns I see. See where we're at now? Because y'all starting to get at it. Ryan Andreessen, Bofa, hopping in that practice squad single. Him and Josh Bateman. 3 to go in that practice squad single. 3 to go. 3 speed flexes still available in there. Chris Carter, Anquan Bolden, AJ Green. Anquan Bolden potentially, or no, not potentially. Anquan Bolden double up with Steve Largent. Largent not photographed, and Ryan is looking for him. Also double up. NFC North is crazy for double ups right now. Peppers, Carter, Sharp. But again, we're 3 to go in the single, so that ain't gonna happen in the single. Can happen. Cannot happen. Physically impossible. So now 3 to go in that single in the audible, double in the half and half. Let's roll. Autobots, let's roll out. Take a little swig of water here. Fantastic. We are well on our way to new series as half and half. You know, we're rounding down on a lot of things. Half and half is on the southern side of 30 right there. 13 boxes left. We got jerseys, 24 left, 11 headliners. Vault, we got that Brett Favre on that beautiful winter warning. Common spoke so eloquently about Brett Favre earlier. 1 Brett Favre, 1 speed flex, 1 winter warning out of 6 boxes in the vault. That practice squad single getting now down to 2 to go. Oh, Brent is hatching a plan to maybe snipe one of those headliners in the practice squad. That's one way to do it right there. Shout out Brent Hatch. Mr. Bruce Wayne says he needs a Bengal and Mr. Prime. If he doesn't win, the bat suit comes on and he'll fight for it. AKA trade amicably. If Batman is nothing else but a gentleman to not evildoers. So if you're an evildoer, beware. 5 to go in the jerseys. Oh, I was going over some box numbers, ratios, whatnot. That practice squad, 17.
What'd you sing? What song did you do for the people?
I sang them the lovely melodic notes of spots being taken.
Oh, and did it work?
Yeah, well, we were 2 to go in the practice squad single.
Okay.
We're halfway in the MVP last box.
Okay.
We are halfway in the half and half
I think
single.
we're more than halfway. Oh, in the single.
In the single, and
the
we're
doubles.
3 to go in the
Yeah.
double. So, yeah, I sung a siren song, and these sailors crashed right into my rocks.
Wow. Wow, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. Maybe I'll just designate a 2-minute singing part of each show we do together.
I gotta tell you.
But I'll be here for it next time.
Common, not a single note was sung. I did it all with a speaking voice.
Do you know what happened last night?
I did it William Shatner style.
Last night, my man Chandler Dunning was out here literally selling breaks for us. And I told him if the management asks, it was all me. But he was out there saying, gift authentic helmets to people that jump in the half and half. And I was like, dude, this dude is like on payroll right now. We didn't pay him a dime, though, so
Hey.
that worked out well.
Sure. Sorry, the customers don't earn commission.
By the way, Mr. Bruce Wayne says Mr. Wayne needs a Bengal and a Mr. Prime. If he doesn't win, the batsuit comes on and he'll fight for it, trade amicably. Okay, so is he in that half and half double then? Mm-hmm. So who's all in the half and half double right now, by the way, Rick?
That half and half double consists of Gabriel Flores, Ryan Andreessen, Joshua Bateman, and Brent Hatch.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to offer up something very, very limited. I'm not putting up a timer this time, though. So it's going to be one of those secret menu things. And it's not going to be everybody. It is 1:30 right now. I'm going to do these guys until 1:35. And this is a caveat. If the break sells out, I'll put you guys in a chase wheel spin, and one person will win some bonus store credit. Now, if you want to jump in and say, I jumped in common, the break didn't sell out, too bad, right? 5 minutes. If that break sells out, secret chase wheel spin, only for the half and half double, only if it's sold out at 135, and you are not guaranteed to win the wheel spin. It's a 1 in 8 chance for every spot you buy, anywhere from $1 to $100. Only if that sells out by 135. The single is 3 to go as well, but this is only for the double offer, Rip.
How much is that again?
Just the chase wheel spin.
Oh, the chase wheel spin.
It'll be not store credit. It's not a timer. It's a secret chase item. That wheel spin gets done if we guys close up that break by 135. If it closes at 136, no secret wheel spin, unfortunately. And that, by the way, is just for the half and half double. The half and half is already the wheel spin, just to clarify. So I'm going to go ahead and put the folks in that double box in both wheel spins. So technically, if the single does not go and just the double goes, you would actually be in 2 wheel spins, 1 in 8 chance in both.
You got less than 4 minutes to take advantage of this.
To 135, that's it.
Boy, oh boy.
Central Time must be an order postmarked 135.
I got timestamps.
If it's postmarked 136, the Grinch comes out.
Whoa.
You don't want the Grinch. You don't want me Grinching up here.
We're getting to Grinch season.
It was actually on TV yesterday on Freeform in the afternoon. The Grinch that stole Christmas. I'm generous, though, because I don't have to give out this possibility. Just a little bonus caveat, a little bonus chance if you guys are interested by 135. So a couple breaks, though, that will sell out by 2 o'clock, though, Rip. The half and half single and the half and half double, 3 spots each. The most likely break, though, I would say, is the practice squad single. $51 a spot. We have 10 headliners and 17 boxes, 7 authentics. Penix, Peppers, talk about your P's. We have
Watch your plosives common.
Chris Carter, Anquan Bolden, AJ Green, 3 wide receivers on a speed flex, plus the Sterling Sharp authentic. That NFC North, by the way, Sterling Sharp, Julius Peppers, Chris Carter in the double box break. You got some options. Options are a good thing to have in the break room.
Love having options.
So that's coming up in a few minutes here. 2 spots to go in that practice squad single. And then otherwise, MVP is now down to 4 to go. Seahawk fans unite. Sean Alexander in the last box, the 05 NFL MVP. And then that half and half. Did we get some more action? 2 to go now.
Double.
Now, I'm not putting you guys in that secret wheel spin if it's not done by 135. Just to clarify. So you guys got 2 minutes to get in. If you're thinking about getting in this series, you might as well get in the next 2 minutes and get yourself a chance at the helmets and a chance at a wheel spin. You can double up in the AFC East with Jim Kelly and Darrelle Revis. Boy, wouldn't that be a fun showdown? Kelly, the quarterback, Revis, the cornerback. They just missed each other, I believe. I don't think they ever faced off one-on-one. No. Right around when Jim Kelly was retiring, Darrelle Revis was starting in the National Football League.
Different generations.
But Chris Carter, LaDainian Tomlinson, same generation. 2 of my favorite players as a kid. Then, of course, Steve Smith Sr., he would always terrorize the Bears, man. He was a thorn in my side. Let me double check that now. I just want to confirm I'm not lying to you guys because I get paranoid on stats. So Darrelle Revis.
There might be still a little bit of a gap in there, but
07, yeah, I don't think they ever played in the same era. Jim Kelly retired in 96. So I was correct. So they never played against each other. Would have been fun to see them play against each other, though, Jim Kelly. That would have been very, very fun.
That is kind of another thing I was never expecting out of this job is just kind of like having these sort of fantasy matchups across spanning generations, like just popping up in your head, like Jim Kelly dueling it out with Andre Reed against
Chris
Darrelle
Carter
Revis.
and Darrelle Revis. That would have been. I mean, that actually did happen. I think very briefly. But I mean, Revis Island had that shutdown list where I think it was Chad Johnson. He got held to no catches. Revis Island versus Chad Johnson. Chris Carter, and they just missed each other as well. Chris Carter finished in Miami. 5 games, Rip. 8 catches, 66 yards, and 1 touchdown catch as a Dolphin, Chris Carter.
I remember that touchdown catch.
Right?
I enjoyed his brief stint there.
Was that Jay Fiedler in 02? Who was the quarterback?
Yes.
Jay Fiedler for the 02 Dolphins.
Man, how about were Steve Smith and no? Because Deion Sanders also had a stint on the Ravens towards the end as well, but Steve Smith, that was much later down the road.
Yeah, Steve Smith and Deion didn't play against each other, but talk about a speed break.
Thinking like with
one
each
of
other.
One of the fastest corners and one of the fastest receivers ever. Deion retired in 05. Actually, they might have seen each other briefly. I think actually, yeah. Deion retired in 05. Steve Smith started in 01. So they might have faced off head to head. I know that was when he was in Carolina. Primetime was in, I believe, the Ravens at the time.
Towards the end, yeah.
So not sure if they, I know he was a Falcon at the start of his career. Don't know if they ever went head to head, but that would have been, I mean, at that time, probably Steve Smith would have won the matchup because he was, early and primetime was at the end. But a prime Deion Sanders, that could have been different.
But it is fun to think about, like, oh yeah, all these guys in their prime facing off against each other.
You forget that Deion actually played till 2000, then retired for 3 years and came back in 04 and 05. He wasn't a scrub either. I mean, he had 3 picks in 04, a couple picks in 05, had a defensive touchdown in 04 for the Ravens. He was no scrub prime time.
Also smart where if you are going to play one more season towards the end of your career, play with the Ravens on defense. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, with Ray Lewis on that team as well.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis in that replica helmet break. We are down to 1 to go, so these guys did not get in that secret wheel spin. However, they are going to be the wheel spin, though, because that's going to happen anyway. The only question, Rip, is whether we're going to have a double only or a single one double be part of the list. Folks in the double get their name in ×2. Folks in the single ×1. That wheel spin will be at 1:55 Central Time. If we can't get one spot taken in 18 minutes, we don't deserve the wheel spin.
Throw in the towel.
So 1:55, we'll run that wheel spin. We'll be on to at least 2 o'clock. That is another 23 minutes. If we're busy, we can keep going past 2 o'clock. But unless things are really busy, about 2, give or take, is when we'll hop off. So if you're thinking about getting in the half and half, might as well get in by 1:55 because, sure, you're not guaranteed to win the wheel spin. You probably won't win the wheel spin, but it's an extra possibility to win, right? So might as well get in now while you still can. You also might as well get in because I want to create this culture of not waiting because we have this issue here in the break room, Rip, where oftentimes we wait around to see the helmet that we want to see. We assume it'll be still left. I'll jump in if there's less boxes left. Then I'm getting in. Well, we have LaDainian Tomlinson, awesome speed flex. That could come out in the very next box.
Right, next box.
So, Bofa's always welcome in the Batcave, says Mr. Bruce Wayne. I bet you that Jim Kelly, the Deion Sanders, also would be welcome in the Batcave. By the way, that Deion Sanders black speed flex, it's got a Batman feel on it.
It does.
Batman might wear that to work. A Deion Sanders flex to fight the bad guys.
Yeah, it might be a little, might have a little bit more protection than the cowl.
Those are safe, the speed flexes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I know Wayne Tech and Wayne Industries probably has their fingerprints all over. I just have a theory about Batman, but that's for another show.
How quick is it?
Well, I'll just say I think Batman's Bruce Wayne.
You might be onto something.
I'm just throwing it out there.
You might be onto something.
I don't want to sound like a crackpot, like a loony.
You might be onto something.
Or anything like that.
Well, please don't out Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Look, I'm not trying to put, Mr. Bruce Wayne on blast here. Look, I'm probably wrong. It's
Bruce Wayne has more money than Batman, I guess. That's what I hear.
Oh, well, it's just the Bat's so well funded. Never mind.
1 spot to go in the half and half double. 1 spot to go. 3 spots to go in that single. Who's going to close up these breaks? 4 to go in the MVP break. 4 to go in the jerseys. 2 to go in that practice squad as well, guys. Best case scenario, we knock out the practice squad and the half and half this show for sure. Worst case scenario, like we leave 1 or 2 of these for the 3 p.m. show.
Those guys.
Momentum is not bad either. Those guys at 3 p.m., I heard those guys are pretty cool, Rip.
They're very cool. They're incredibly handsome, and they're so smart. It's incredible.
Wow. And they couldn't even tell the difference between a simile, a metaphor, and an analogy. They're very smart. You're right. Those guys are very smart.
Street smart, man.
Right? Batman
street
fears no
smart.
bad guys. That's right, Batman. I want to add some more helmets on here. A beautiful Howie Long and that beautiful, beautiful Jaguar lid. But want to add some more, Rip?
We need Moss.
We need Moss. We need some headliners here
Live
in the
Moss.
UA Live break room. Live Moss.
Live
Taco
Moss,
Bell.
break Moss.
So, who's going to close us up here in the UA Live break room? It's been a fairly steady show, fairly decent, but we want to get things closed up. I know Shane Carr, Ryan Holiday getting in, Jonathan Dotson here the last few minutes. Who's going to join those guys in that closer spot?
Ryan
Now,
Holiday, new to the break room. Welcome in, our friend.
let us know.
Please introduce yourself.
Let us know what team you like, how you heard about the break room, all the goodies. Speaking of Ryan Holiday,
Yeah,
he
closing
said
us
enough
out.
is enough. You got that half and half closed up.
Closing us out like he's been breaking here for years.
All right, Ryan, appreciate you, my man. Smart and handsome. Josh Bateman and Dennis Rivers are hosting the next show. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Half and half double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Nicely done. We are going to have a wheel spin, Rip. That'll be at 155. If that single goes by 155, you guys will also be in the wheel spin. If not, you will not be in the wheel spin. So 3 spots to go in that single box. We have 6 speed flexes left in 13 boxes. Even if we pull 2 speed flexes in this break, Rip, we're going to have at least 4 at the minimum left. So that single is definitely worth attacking no matter what. And all 6 speed flexes, by the way, pretty darn good names. So Gabriel Flores, Ryan Andreessen, Brent Hatch, new guy Ryan Holiday, Shane Carr, and Ryan Holiday again. Shane with 24 and 28. Thank you, Shane. We have both of those, my man. Those are coming off our ticker 24 and 28. Good luck, guys. Half and half double, number 9. Gabriel down to Ryan. Good luck, gentlemen. We're going to go 10 clicks. 10 clicks on the way here in the UA Live break room. Having an awesome, awesome noon show, per always, with Rip Camelucci. We've been singing, dancing. You know what we do here in the break room. No doubt about that. I still don't know what happened while I was gone, Rip.
And you never will.
I never will. It's not like I can go back and watch the show or anything.
Scrubbed it.
Editing power. 9 and 10 clicks. Dice roll was 10, as you guys can see here. Joshua Bateman's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Ryan Holiday. Ryan Andreessen in the NFC East. We have Gabriel Flores, NFC West. Ryan Holiday, AFC North. Gabriel Flores, AFC South. Shane Carr, AFC East. And Brent Hatch in the AFC West for that Tomlinson spot, by the way. LT in the house. All right, 2 boxes coming up here. 24 and 28 called out by Shane Carr. Show me something good, Rip Camelucci. Show me something good in the UA Live break room. Uh-oh. I can feel a visor. Seems kind of heavy. How about this? How about some box number mojo? Bring out the blue visor.
Ooh.
Jim Kelly on the Bills Speed Flex. With the beautiful Kelly Tough inscription. The man beat cancer. He's super tough. 4-time Pro Bowler. The only quarterback ever to play in 4 straight Super Bowls. Beautiful visor. Beautiful flex. Shane Carr. Jim Kelly.
That's back-to-back wins for Shane Carr. 3 total this show.
Not bad, Shane. Not bad at all, my man. Congrats on your Jim Kelly Speed Flex. That's how we do. He's definitely the biggest winner of this show. And again, you wonder why I'm obsessed with blue visors, Rip. Look at this thing. Look at that helmet, man. Look at that visor.
Woo!
Woo, me that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful visor. The Hall of Fame quarterback, Jim Kelly. That is the hit of the show so far. Could be more coming up. We got one more box on the way in the half and half. 28. Let's see if we have back-to-back speed flexes or just another authentic, which will be, of course, a great player no matter what here in the UA Live Break Room. All right. Well, this is why we talk about double breaks. Shane Carr, 1 spot, 2 wins.
No way.
We have Mike Haynes with the Hall of Fame 97, an NFL Top 100 inscription. It's the Salute to Service for the Patriots. Jim Kelly Flex, Salute to Service Authentic. Mike Haynes, Shane Carr, box number Mojo. Terrific defensive back, by the way, Mike Haynes, Rip. One of the best ever, 46 career picks. A 9-time Pro Bowler, by the way. A couple first-team All-Pros. A Super Bowl champion. Played with the Patriots and the Los Angeles Raiders. This is a Pat's lid. A very, very clean lid for Shane Carr.
Well done, Shane. Nice little double up there. And man, receivers could wait for him to get his hands on them.
Ooh, I like that. I like that, Rip. Very nice. So, we are now down to 11 boxes left. 11 boxes left in the half and half Speed Flex series. 11 boxes left. We still got ourselves, what is that? 5 Speed Flexes and 6 total headliners with a Sterling Sharp secondary. Still got the ones I was talking about earlier. Deion Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson. Still got some great stuff here in the UA Live Break Room. It's been a good day at Ultimate Autographs, says Shane. Shane, it's only a 1:46. We have this show till minimum 2 o'clock. We have a 3 p.m. show that goes till about 5 or so. We have a 6 p.m. show that goes till around 10 or so. The day's still young. Keep it going, Shane. No reason why you shouldn't win more helmets. I always say when you're at the blackjack table, Rip, you're hot. You don't get up and leave the table while you're hot. That's the saying here in the break room. We do have a practice squad break that's sold out. That's coming up. And we are 1 spot to go in the half and half single. If that half and half single sells out by 155, you guys are in the wheel spin. If it does not, you're not. But that's going to happen. 1 spot to go, Rip. Pretty darn positive that is going down. 4 that got delivered today, says Shane. So getting deliveries at the house and now wins in the break room.
Your bounty.
Shane, remind us your team. Do you have Shane's team?
We asked him earlier.
Yeah, let us
Crickets.
know, Shane. Favorite team when it comes to the wonderful NFL that we have. Practice squad single coming up, by the way. We talk about practice. Practice squad single number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Joshua Bateman, Ryan Andreessen, Brent Hatch, Tobias Walter, and Tony Gonzalez. Who's got a box in the practice squad? Actually, this is our 5th single, I believe, Rip, right? I know it says 4, but I think it said 5, unless that's the new version hasn't updated. Nope, it is 4. You're good. Yep. Sometimes it does that thing real quick.
Yeah.
So give me a box number, guys. Let me know what you would like. And half and half single, I'll drop that link in the chat. That is one we should get done before we get off the air of the show. Half and half single, 1 spot left. Let's get that done in the next few minutes. Not make it awkward when it comes to the wheel spin. No doubt about that. Brent Hatch with 20 in the practice squad. Thank you, Hatchie. We do have 20. 20's coming off the board in the practice squad break. All right, 10 clicks on the way. 10 clicks on the way here in the UA Live Break Room. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the best customers in the business making things happen on that break page. A little bit of a late charge here in the noon show, which is great. I also say this, Rip. We are going to take a lunch break here in a little bit. You can order between shows. You buy your spots between shows. You get us pre-filled at 3 p.m., and we keep it rolling. Just because we're not live does not mean you shouldn't order, right? Those spots are available 24/7, 365 on ultimateautographs.com. So 10 clicks. It is Ryan Andreessen up top of the NFC North. Joshua Bateman right below in the NFC South. Tony Gonzalez, NFC East. Joshua Bateman, NFC West. Brent Hatch, AFC North. Tobias Walter, AFC South. Joshua Bateman, AFC East. And Joshua Bateman, AFC West. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Audible practice squad. That half and half sell out?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. Half and half single sold out. So that will be next. Then we'll do the wheel spin. Then we'll do the hit of the show discussion. And then we'll see where we're at. Should be about 2 o'clock. So if something else is sold out, we'll break it. If we're 1 or 2 spots to go, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll regroup and get ready for the 3 p.m. show. This gentleman right now is a free agent, Rip.
Ooh.
Last played for your Finns, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Here's Odell Beckham Jr. This is an LSU jersey. So it's current NFL team. If he's playing, if it's a free agent, we go tenure.
That's right.
Not the last team. We go tenure for OBJ. His best times were with the Giants. I believe that's his tenure. Should be Tony Gonzalez. I will show you guys just in case, though. It is on our rule page. We go based on regular season games played. Odell Beckham Jr., by the way, Rip, at one point had the record for most receiving yards in his first 2 seasons of a career. J-Jet has broke it, but that's how good he was. 1305, 1450, 1367. Then injuries caught up with him and kind of stopped that Hall of Fame trajectory. If this guy had stayed healthy, he would be a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Games played is 59 with the Giants, where he was a 3-time Pro Bowler, a couple of second-team All-Pros, over 100 yards a game in his rookie year, by the way. That is impressive. 12 games, and he had 1305 receiving yards. So OBJ, LSU star, Giant star, going home to Tony Gonzalez. That's another one of those and more hits. It was a 10-17 chance at a headliner, Rip. It's now 10-16 in the practice squad.
Going just like that.
Nice job, Tony G. Nice job on the Odell Beckham jersey. All right, half and half singles coming up. If you guys want to break others things, we are more than happy to do so. But unless those orders come in pretty quickly, that will possibly be the last break of the noon show. We can possibly get that MVP done, 4 to go. Possibly the jersey break, 4 to go. And that vault single, 5 to go. But if those are not sold out or within a couple spots by 2 o'clock, those will be breaks we do in the 3 p.m. show. Still got 24 of you guys watching, though, so you are more than welcome to order. Best case scenario, we get your break done here real quick before we hop off. Worst case scenario, you guys get it closer to the 3 p.m. show. It happens right off the bat at 3 p.m. So don't stop ordering, right? You want to get that break done? Rip and I will stay on after 2 o'clock if you guys want to get it done. But that's if it's like 1 or 2 to go. If it's still 4 or 5 to go, we'll leave that for the 3 p.m. hour with those knuckleheads at 3. All right, Thomas Coyle. We have Kobe Gibbs. Let us know, Kobe, what team you like, how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Ryan Andreessen, Ryan Holiday, Joshua Bateman, Robert Boulay. Half and half single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Which one is Bob after, out of curiosity? Let us know, Bob. Bobby B jumping in with a couple spots here. So give you guys about 30 seconds on a box number. Otherwise, we're going to the wheel here. 30 seconds on a box number. Bob's got 15. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you, my man. Box 15 coming up for the half and half. As they call it, the Patrick Mahomes box number. All righty. 10 clicks on the way. In honor of the Patrick Mahomes helmet I won. That makes sense. Congrats, Bob. That was a custom Mahomes, too, if memory serves correct. So, not too shabby, Bobby B. Come on. 1 second. There we go. My mouse was being finicky. All right, 10 clicks, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We got... Oh, come on. Click now. Oh, hey, Mr. Carno, a Kelly Tough guy. There we go. Sounds like Mr. Bruce Wayne looking to trade for that helmet, perhaps. 8, 9, and 10 clicks, Rip Camelucci. That leaves us with Ryan Holiday up top in the NFC North. Robert Boulay right below in the NFC South. Ryan Holiday, NFC East. Kobe Gibbs, NFC West. Thomas Coyle, AFC North. Ryan Andreessen, AFC South. Joshua Bateman, Bills fan of the AFC East. And Robert Boulay in that spot he won the Mahomes in AFC West, which, by the way, that Tomlinson resides out west, Rip. All right. Good luck, guys. Let's see what we got here in our half and half single. Feels kind of heavy, Rip Camelucci. Feels kind of heavy. Heavy like a big old island. Whoa. It is Revis Island with the awesome drawing as well. One of the best lockdown corners of all time. Pro Football Hall of Famer, Jets great, Revis Island, Darrelle Revis, Joshua Bateman. Taking home a Jet of all teams.
Well, Josh, what are you going to do with it?
Hey, you can sell it. You can trade it. It is ammunition for Jet fans. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there on the Darrelle Revis flex. I love the little drawing on the helmet as well. The little inscription, Revis Island. That is super clean. That Jets green. When I first started working here, I thought this was a Flash helmet. I was like, no, it's not a Flash.
Oh, that's just what they wear.
This one's a little bit darker, too, than the one they normally get, but this is super clean. Very nice. If only there were Jet fans out there. There is. George Williamson's a Jets fan if he's watching. Shout out to George. Nice hit, Josh. Darrelle Revis.
Get him, Josh. Get him.
So the two big ones we're talking about earlier still out there. Deion Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson, Rip Camelucci. Both those big dogs are still there for the taking if you guys would like to take them. So we will do the wheel spin next, then we'll do our head of the show discussion. You can put the Howie Long away. That was the last show. I think we have a legitimate debate for 1 and 2. I think we know what 3 is, Rip. We'll get there in a second, though. Let's do that wheel spin first. All the folks in the double got their name in ×2, and the folks in the single ×1. Top name after 10 clicks gets a Chase wheel spin and a bonus gift card and store credit. 24 names, 16 for the double, 8 for the single, 10 clicks on the way. All right, Brent Hatch, you are the Chase wheel spin winner, Brent. Let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever it lands on, brother, that's how much money you're getting in store credit. Rip and I have been called to the principal's office the last couple weeks for spinning numbers that are too high. So we are in trouble, apparently.
I guess.
Principal's office. All right, 23 for Brent Hatch. Thank you, Brent. 23, my man. The MJ number. Look at that. Carolina blue for UNC legend Michael Jordan. Got a UNC legend Julius Peppers, by the way, in that practice squad. Spin of the wheel, Brent Hatch. You will not be disappointed. How about $92? Woo. The Michael Strahan, $92. Brent Hatch, store credit here in the break room. All right, so Rip. Howie Long was last show, so he doesn't count. I think number 3 has to be the Mark Brunell. It's a beautiful matte white helmet. Very, very clean replica Mark Brunell number 3. And then 2 and 1, it's a legitimate debate. And I think we might go opposite. Ooh. What do you think? I think we might disagree here.
I think we might disagree. I think I'm going to go with Revis as my 2, Jim Kelly as my 1.
We actually agree?
Oh.
Because I'm a blue visor. Thank you, my man. In agreement. Here's this Revis with the Revis Island. One of the best corners ever. Love that sharp green. Love the inscription. But look, it's a quarterback. And for me, the kicker, the tiebreaker, is always my favorite visor color. Jim Kelly, that is hit of the show for us here at noon. In agreement. I like it, Rip. We don't always have to disagree. We're not like those talk shows out there where they tell guys, you got to disagree. We do it honestly here in the break room.
We played straight, baby.
Right? I'll do a real quick rundown. A last call for orders for the noon show / a preview for the 3 p.m. show. So 11 boxes left in the half and half. Chris Carter, LaDainian Tomlinson, speed flex. Deion Sanders, speed flex. Steve Smith, speed flex. Plus, we have Sterling Sharp, secondary headliner. That's a 5 in 11 chance at a headliner in the half and half. Now, we have in the practice squad, we're down to only 16 boxes left. 10 headliners left, guys, in this practice squad series, including Michael Penix Authentic, Julius Peppers Authentic, Chris Carter Speed Flex, Aikman Jersey, Anquan Bolden, AJ Green Flexes, and the Sterling Sharp Authentic. Not to mention Ricky Williams, Steve Largent, secondary headliners, 10 and 16 chance at the practice squad. The reps are, wow, 12 and 16 chance at a headliner. Alvin Kamara, Puka Nacua, Ray Lewis, Warren Sapp, Michael Irvin, Earl Campbell, Phil Simms, Jerry Rice, Josh Jacobs, Champ Bailey, Drew Brees, and LaShawn McCoy. 12 and 16 chance at a headliner there. 100% chance at a headliner in the MVP. It's a secondary headliner. The last box is Sean Alexander, the 05 NFL MVP. Only 4 spots to go in that break. 4 to go in the jerseys as well. Jerome Bettis, J.J. Watt, Mike Ditka, Phil Simms, Warren Moon, Chris Carter, Dak Prescott, Dan Marino, and Terrell Revis again. Vault break. We have only 5 to go in that single. 6 boxes left. The Brett Favre Speed Flex, one of the toughest players ever, Hall of Fame quarterback, still in that vault break. So, Rip, I'll get your final thoughts before we go here. Final thoughts on the noon hour in the break room.
Final thoughts on this noon hour is well done. Good job, everybody. But look, this is how you know this is a real relationship. Because I got to be honest with everybody. I think we could have done a little bit better.
What does Kobe say? Job's not finished.
Job's not finished.
We did decent at 9, pretty good at 12. We're getting better. We're improving. Let's make the 3 p.m. show even better.
Better,
There's
closer,
so
warmer.
much great stuff still left in the break room. You guys heard the ratios, right? I mean, 12 and 16 in the reps, 10 and 16 in the practice squad. 5 and 11 in the half and half, 5 and 10 in the half and half, excuse me now. You guys know what's out there. There's a lot of massive names. Let's finish the job, especially Rip. I want to see that LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah,
I'm not
nice.
back in the break room till Thursday at 6. If you and I do not pull the LT, whether it's Dom at 6 p.m., whether it's, Josh or Robbie or Rob tomorrow in the 9, 12, and 3, it will not be left by 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I want to see that LaDainian Tomlinson the next show. So otherwise, yeah, great job, Rip, as always, my man. Appreciate you co-hosting, producing.
Great job, you, Common.
And of course, the best job, as always, to our customers. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, chatting, and buying. You make the show possible. You make the show awesome. Get those break spots on ultimateautographs.com and watch our shows 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels from right here in our UA Live break room. Have a great, great lunch break. We'll see you guys in 58 minutes. See you soon.